what led us to the point of wanting to pack up everything with our... Was she one?
Yeah.
Our 1-year-old and move across Canada in just the span of like a few months. I think we started to think about it in April, and then no.
Was it April?
Was it March or April?
I think, no, because June, so. No, because we gave homie 30 days.
Yeah.
So, May.
Dang.
It was like either late last couple of days of April.
Yeah.
/ first week in May.
Yep.
Yeah, it was May, like first of May, or 2nd of May. I called him and told him.
Yep.
Him is our landlord then. Mm-hmm. We was based in Brampton at that time.
Yep.
We were in Brampton for what, like 2 months?
Yeah.
2-3 months. And we did this with pretty much almost like no money, by the way. There was no funding, anything involved. It was just 3 of us, myself, her, our daughter. Mm-hmm. And honestly, it's something we wanted to do for like 2 years. I'd been studying the market, looking at the market out in Alberta, just like, damn, bro.
Yep.
I'm not even going to say how good it is, because I don't want nobody else coming in and getting into the market, you know what I'm saying? I'm just leave it as it is. I'm just leave it as it is, but, you know, just studied it, looked into it, and thought it was something I wanted to get into. Mm-hmm. Obviously, for my career as well. Mm-hmm. I wanted it to make sense. Mm-hmm. And, you know, after looking into the, I guess, diverse, at least what they have going on here anyway, it made sense. Mm-hmm. And finally, after losing 2 jobs in, what, like 4 months?
Yeah.
Type thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, after doing it, I think that was the last straw.
Yeah, we were at like...
Yeah.
Literally the end of whatever strength.
Wit's end for sure.
Yeah, because like the place we were living at in Brampton, it was a basement. And we had one window. I think we'll insert a photo to show our window. And
I know the photo was going to use. Yeah. That's hilarious.
And then our daughter, she didn't even have...
her room was where the breaker was.
Yeah. Definitely not safe.
Yeah, definitely not safe.
And then I remember one day we just said, we're like, what if we just packed up and moved to Alberta?
Yeah.
And my husband at the time, he didn't have a job.
Yeah.
And we said, you know what, whatever, let's just shoot off the application and see what goes, like what happens from there. So we remember, like, we were in the car driving and we asked God, we said, God, if you make a way for us to like move to Alberta and like get us in this application to go through, we'll make a video and tell everyone exactly how you did it and everything. And I think it was the Friday. And then the Friday we sent out the application on just a whim. We're like, you know what, let's just send out the application and just like trust, have faith. What the worst thing they can say is no. So we sent it out the next day, or that same day we asked God, we're like, God, like if you make a way for us through this, we're gonna tell everyone, and we're gonna like just basically tell people how great you are through this, and make a video and all these things. In our mind, we're like, oh yeah, you know, we wanted to do it, but it was almost like, okay, yeah, sure, type of thing. To our surprise, 3 days later, we got the lease to the new place in Edmonton. Yeah. We told our landlord we were moving. We started to pack up everything.
Well, it was crunch time. Yep. At that point in time, so. And again, bear in mind, I do not have a job at this time.
So it was literally...
I'm broke. Ain't got no money coming in.
Yep.
Actually, no, it's government funding. Yeah. At that time.
And then it was literally a scripture that comes in. We'll put it. It's, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move. And that was literally what we went off of. It was that little piece of faith that was like, God, we're just going to do it. We're going to trust that you can do it. You're going to fund it. You're going to basically supply our needs to get us there and to sustain us there. Mind you, we've been living here for a good few months now, like from the video you're seeing now, and he's done exactly that. before even getting there, we had the money for the tickets. We had the money to ship our car. We had the money to ship our, our boxes. And even that, we didn't have any paper. Like, you know, when you print papers, the shipping company.
To print your labels.
Yeah, to print your labels. Didn't have none of that. No paper. And then out of the blue, we found 4 pieces of paper, the exact amount that we needed.
Actually, no, we only needed 3, but one of them got ruined. So the last one ended up working out in our favor. More than enough. To be honest, for myself, I was just pissed off during this entire thing. Like obviously we moved over in faith, but for myself, I was like, look, man, ain't nothing else going on. God, like, there has to be a shift somewhere, somehow, because, like I said, ain't no money coming in. I can start to see the toll of that basement is taking on our daughter. I can, even not just her, but us in general. That's probably the most depressing 3 months we've ever, I won't say ever, but experienced in a while.
Because that was pretty...
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
I've never experienced that level of, like, loneliness, even though we weren't alone. Mind you, we were still very happy. We enjoyed ourselves, but it was just the initial waking up in the morning and just being like, dang, this is where we're living right now. And to know that in that moment in our lives, there was nothing we could do to get us out of that situation. Like, the only thing we could have done was have money. But even then, in Ontario, to find a place to live, it's the most difficult thing you could even think of.
Yeah, it took us 3 months to find that place and 3 days to find where we are now.
Yeah.
So I guess that's just kind of like the different dynamic that you got going on in both places. And bear in mind, where we were at in Brampton wasn't too bad. Like, pretty sure it would work out for a single person or, you know, a couple or something like that. But when you factor in a toddler or a child, or just, I guess, different people with different wants, needs, personalities, it might not hit the target or the mark of what you want.
Yep.
So it was tough being there, but it initially was just what we needed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still got a garage, which was nice. Yeah. And, you know, the space was cool, but the layout, terrible. Yeah. Like, the kitchen and the living room was one room, and it was a slope. Like, if you roll a ball, that ball is not staying still. It is coming down towards the door. So, you know, I mean, little things like that. Maybe I'm being petty now because we've received some kind of favor. But even then, I was you know what I'm saying, it was a little rough. Yeah. But having had, you know, trusted God for where we're at now, and just trusting Him in general, that, you know, like, ain't no way this is it. Like, ain't no way. Like, I refuse. Like, when the Bible says Jacob wrestled with God, I was wrestling in my mind. Jeez. Like, listen, bro, you're gonna have to pull through. You know, so yeah, and then all the friggin' craziness going, which you'll see not too much of in the video, but a little bit of it in the video. Yeah. You'll see kind of how things went. And the difference in our look over the span of 4 to 6 hours, and just being in one province to another. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of shows you what change can do in a very, very short period of time. Yep.
And I think another thing that just came to mind, 2 things. One of them was one scripture that basically talks about how if we mean more than the birds, I'm paraphrasing, like how much more does God love us? And that was this whole experience that we've gone through and still going through, because, you know, it's not done until, you know, whenever He says, but it just shows that He really does take care of us. Yeah. It really shows that there's nothing that can separate us from His love, and just to keep on trusting Him, because at the end of the day, we may not know where we're going. We may not know what it looks like or what it's going to look like, but just to have faith and just to trust in Him, because if He's the one that created this whole world, this whole place that we're in, you don't think him helping you with your living situation or your finances or your mental health or whatever it is that you're going through that may seem like the world is ending, he can take care of you. And we are literally living proof of him taking care of us and continually taking care of us. So it's just to remind ourselves mainly, and to share to other people that, like, just have faith, just trust in him. The word says that all things work together for our good.
To those that love him and are called to his purpose. So you gotta love him too.
Yeah.
You gotta, learn how to do that. By asking him. Obviously, he will show you. I mean, I know it's not everybody. Like, this is for everybody, but it's not for everyone at the same time, which I've grown to understand. But whoever this is for, I just hope you take heed. Hope you get something from it.
Yeah.
Hope it speaks to you. Again, you really just kind of it's really a blind faith. It's really a very, very naive way of thinking. It's a child's thinking. And that's why God even tells us that we should, approach him as little children.
Yep.
The same way, for those of you who may have children, same way your kids come up to you, ask you for the craziest things, but for some reason they think you can do it.
Yep.
Same way.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's it, because it's been a well-needed move. Like I said, 2 years prior, studying the market for 2 years and just never pulled the trigger because I had a comfortable job. And at the time we had nothing. Like, there could be a part two if anybody wants a part two, because like we can go into a lot more depth,
detail.
but
Yeah.
it's just for now.
Yeah.
Well, even what we had to do when we even got here was tough. But
it was still better than what we were.
It was better.
Yeah.
Better experience.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I did anything else.
The last thing I was gonna say was ask God. Literally just ask him. I think that's all I could say, is just ask him, and he'll either say yes or no.
Or not answer. Silence is an answer too.
Yeah, but who knows? Like, I think that was the best thing we could have did, was just ask him. That's it. Because I don't think in our minds we would have thought that we were gonna be here right now, in this place that we're in right now.
Not this exact. Oh yeah, we didn't even see the place.
Oh yeah, we did.
We didn't see the place.
It was virtual.
Yeah, it was on FaceTime.
Yeah.
And we were so deep in the basement that my network was so bad that while I was trying to FaceTime the agent to look at this place, it would freeze every time. So I just had to say, you know what, I like how it looks from a distance virtually.
And
I was
the
like,
photos,
it was fine.
yeah.
Photos didn't do it justice either.
Yeah.
But just the simple fact that it had what we needed, and it was just a quick getaway, like.
Yeah.
And then once we actually get in the place, which you will see in the video, it's different. It's different.
Yeah.
So, it's that's all it is.
Can you believe this? This is where we're living now.
For real. Alright. I got baby stuff in here. This cannot fit like that. So I'm gonna have to do this way. I'm gonna take this. Look like I'm hiding a body in here. I'm not hiding nobody. Don't come for me. Alright. Put that underneath. Perfect. Alright. I'll make this one in here. Alright. Why are you always making noise? One down. Get it.
blessing that they follow me. Even if he swallow me. I beg you know they all on me. I sure want to follow me. But don't leave your feet, draw me like.
Alright, we made it round one. Holy smokes, bro. Say again?
Like push that one up and then push this.
For real.
So we are finally about to board.
How many suitcases? How many overweight?
Like 4.
Okay. Fantastic.
And Nazi is out.
Ended up checking 4 whole bags instead of 2. Gotta love it. I'm sweating buckets.
But it was under, so
Why is your camera so dirty?
no. And David.
You see me? You see me?
No, this is us.
Oh, I thought it was nothing. Look what you're seeing, Joe.
Strongest.
I swear.
We made it.
7 years, I get this view again. I feel like a child. I feel like her.
Nazi is out. Trying to get all of us.
You think you're gonna sleep?
Does your EQ show any holds or not?
Any what?
Holds?
Oh, that's mine. You didn't do too bad.
He knows it's being recorded.
Calling it, what did I call it? Say, you can see it's on me. No way you're controlling me. For now, do not disturb. Tryna break the columns outside. Too much of a colorist, so you get so versatile. Racing all alone in this. No one in my margin here. Drifting in my tunnel phone, tunnel
Bro, you got some tall windows, man. Why your windows so tall, bro? What's going on?
Go to it. I see.
Bruh. You see the size of the closet?
Still processing.
Bruh.
I'm sorry.
She was not comfortable at all. When we moved out, like she's been here for years. She's checking stuff out.
This is insane.
At first, no, she was crying. She didn't want to be put down. Okay, I'm gonna see how big the other one is. Bro, I thought I turned this light off. What's going on? Let me see this. Bro, they got stair lights. Stair lights? No, seriously, do you know when last I walked downstairs?
I don't know.
But this child is acting like, okay, you need to calm down. It's not. Even the washing machine look fresh. Might have to do a little nice clean of that one. Let's see, it's good space still. Good space. I don't mind this at all, bro. Where's the light switch? This switch does. I'll figure that out later. Let's see, what's this? This is for here. Oh, wow. No way they got the heat on. That's ridiculous.
I'm just
Yeah, bro. The carpets were clean. Ain't no carpets in here. We just need to go get our couches. My only issue, which ain't really an issue, is this. I can never run. Like, we can never run.
There's a table.
You mess around and...
No, this is the dining table.
Well, yeah, I guess. Hey, they gotta fix that, bro. And I want to use some turf for this. Man, they really took their thing, though.
Oh my goodness. It's nice.
So it is 10:30. Bruh. It's 10:30. And it's still bright.
Anybody who's, currently, trusting to do something maybe big in your life, or doesn't even have to be big, it could just be something small, bro.
Just anything.
Anything you want to start something, stop something, whatever it is. We just hope that this kind of inspires you in some way, shape, or form to just pull the trigger.
Not
if you're led, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're led to do it, go ahead. Whatever it is that inspires you, whatever it is that, you're trusting God, or you're just trusting, to be done in your life, whether it's business, school, job, travel, career, whatever it is, just hope that somehow motivates you to jump and do it.
Yep.